Hey, Cahlen Lee here, and today I'm in the middle of nowhere in Nevada, and I'm actually camped on a old mining town. So there's nobody here, and there's remnants of buildings, but they've mostly fallen apart. So it's a pretty cool place to be, and I'm going to be talking to you about something that I like to call fractal survivalism. So basically, let's first talk about what a fractal is. So a fractal is, you can think of it kind of like a system with layers within itself and outside of itself. So if you take maybe an instance of something, and well, let's just talk about how these are made. So these are like little pictures that show up on that computers can draw just following very simple processes. And when you zoom way in to that point on that structure, you find a structure of almost the exact same type, of the exact same shape, way down inside of it. And also, if you zoom out from this thing and include all the things outside of it, you'll see that there are bigger structures which are mirrors of that structure which are inside of them. So it's basically just a mirroring system, and that's what I actually believe that the universe is. And so I like to incorporate that into my life. So the benefits of thinking about this when it comes to survivalism is if anything goes wrong, then you have a backup plan. And so just to give you an example of what I'm talking about in terms of my living and transport situation. So a lot of you know I live in my truck back here and I roam around. And to me, it's like a home. It has a heater, a propane heater, which keeps it very warm even when it's freezing outside, and I can cook on it. And I also have the option, I have this little rocket stove which can actually warm up like a fireplace. And so if I'm able, let's say I'm not in my truck and I'm on my bike, then I have another heating source. So let's say that the truck broke down or I ran out of gas and I needed to keep going. I can get on the bike and I keep going, and I can pack that little wood stove on there, and now I have a heat source, just like I did in the previous system, the larger system that the bike existed in as well. So now, just another example of going further down on that, I have my backpack, which I can keep on the front of my bike there, and it has a little tiny rocket stove, which I can still use to cook things, and all that I need, all the fuel that I need are sticks and twigs. So, worst case scenario, assuming that I have at least my backpack, I can still cook, I can still stay warm if I'm smart about it. So, that's an example, and then just you can think about like just the travel aspect by itself as fractal. So I can live in the back of the truck with the bike. I have a hammock, which I keep in panniers, which I keep on the side. And then in my backpack, I have what's called a bivy sack. So these are just sacks which cover your backpack and kind of seal you in, and they keep out rain. And also, I've noticed they help you stay much warmer, and you can just sleep on the ground. And so basically, in all three situations, either in the truck, on the bike, or just walking around with my backpack, I have shelter. So that's the basic idea of fractal survivalism, and the biggest benefit from my point of view is that you feel like, all right, I know that I'm covered if something goes wrong. At least more covered than I would be if I hadn't thought about this stuff. So hope you felt that was interesting, and thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.